I never thought betrayal could hit so hard. It sneaks in quietly, like the tide creeping up the shore, until it crashes over you, and suddenly everything you trusted feels like it's been stolen. I walked into my own house one day and realized my family had been renting it out behind my back. 100 people, a wedding, cash in their pockets, and I hadn't known a thing. My name's Lucas. I'm 32, living in Portland, working in tech customer service. I've done well enough to finally afford something that felt like freedom, a small beach house perched right on the coast. 2 stories, sunlight streaming through the windows, the smell of salt and coffee in the morning. Every time I closed my eyes there, the chaos of the city would melt away, replaced by the rhythmic pull of the ocean. When I bought it, I gave my parents, Thomas and Grace, a spare key. Dad's been on disability since his back gave out after decades in construction. Mom works part-time at the grocery store. I thought letting them use the place would be a gift, a way to share something I loved. Dad actually cried when I handed over the key, something I'll never forget. Mom's face lit up in a way I hadn't seen before. Even my younger sister, Leo, and his wife, Ryan, came along sometimes. They weren't wealthy, but they moved through my home like it was theirs. For 2 years, the house became our escape. I'd hear about their trips, the laughter in the living room, Ryan sprawled on the deck, the wind carrying their voices across the sand. It felt good knowing my money had done more than buy comfort, it had bought happiness for the people I loved. Then came a career opportunity one couldn't ignore, a customer service director position in Portland. Double the salary, benefits I had only dreamed of. I called my parents with excitement. We might have to sell the beach house, Mom said, hesitant. Her voice was soft, almost fragile. Moving costs, everything. I hesitated. Then she whispered, almost pleading. Would you let us keep the beach house? It means so much to us. I agreed. I sold my apartment, moved cross-country, and started over. I continued paying every bill, every tax, every repair on the house. I thought it was worth it to make them happy. Months later, Theo, the realtor who helped me buy the house, called. Lucas, you might want to sit down. Your brother's listing the house online, for rent. My hands shook as I clicked the link. My home, my furniture, my decorations, my sanctuary, was online under Leo's name. Weddings, retreats, Christmas stays, glowing reviews raved about him as the host. My stomach twisted. Months of lies, while I funded the place. I called Mom. Hi, thinking of visiting the beach house next week, I said. Silence. Then shuffling. Well. Leo and Ryan are there. I checked the calendar. They'd booked it solid, deposits in hand. My parents knew. They'd been lying. I couldn't just wait. I called Theo. Find tenants. Long term. I want them living there before any weddings happen. 2 weeks later, Mason and Julia signed a 6-month lease, paying in full. I changed the locks myself. My house, my rules, my property, my life, was finally secure. The calls came immediately. Leo, Dad, Mom, all panicked, screaming through the phone. There's a wedding in 5 days. Deposits. Mom cried. I stayed calm, voice steady. You think lying to me and profiting off my house doesn't have consequences? My house, my rules. They begged, they cried, they promised to repay. I hung up. Blocked their numbers. For the first time in weeks, I slept. A week later, my aunt called. She had no idea what my family had been doing. For the first time, someone understood. For the first time, I felt vindicated. Then Mom called again, sobbing, desperate. They'd told the bride and groom they couldn't deliver, withdrew $8,000 on credit cards they couldn't pay. I listened. And then it hit me, I had worked hard for every dollar. Love doesn't excuse lies. Generosity doesn't give people the right to steal. Family doesn't mean blind trust. I told her, calmly, I'm your son. You lied to me for months. I'm protecting my property. That's all. After that, I never spoke to them about the house again. I watched the news of my tenants enjoying it from afar. Waves, sunlight, laughter, they belong to the right people now. I learned something invaluable: boundaries aren't betrayal. Protecting what's yours isn't cruelty. And sometimes, the only way people understand respect is when they realize it isn't optional. Every time I think of that beach house now, I see clarity. I see strength. I see a line they will never cross again. And it feels undeniably good.